How to bid with GiveSmart. In order to get started, you will need to register with GiveSmart. You'll be asked to provide your name, cell phone, and you may have the option to pre-swipe a credit card in order to expedite checkout. Once you have registered, you will receive a welcome text message which includes your personal bidding link. Be sure not to share this link with anyone else as it is directly tied to your account. Once you've registered, you will receive a text message with a blue link. Select the blue link to be directed to the items page of the auction site. You can view items by category or search for items directly. Select any item of interest to view the item's full description as well as the current bid and/or price. The system will auto-populate a bid amount based on the designated increment for all auction items. Select Bid to place bid at this amount or enter an alternate amount that is larger than the auto-populated bid amount and then select Bid. If your bid is accepted, a box will appear congratulating you as the leading bidder. If your bid is not accepted, a box will appear stating the minimum amount required in order to place the leading bid. You also have the option to place an auto bid. An auto bid enables the system to automatically bid up to a designated amount for you. The system will bid incrementally up to this amount as long as someone bids against you. If no one bids against your auto bid, the current price will remain. To place an auto bid, select the Auto Bid tab and enter the max amount you wish to bid, and then select Bid. If you are outbid at any time during the auction, you will receive a text message notification. A banner will also appear across each item that you bid on to indicate whether you are winning or losing the item. If you wish to make a donation, simply select the Donate tab at the top of your screen. Enter the amount you wish to give and select Donate. Once the silent auction has ended, you will receive a text message with payment instructions shortly after. Click the personal bidding link in this message, which will direct you to your pay page. You can also click on the Pay tab that is located at the top of your screen to access this payment page. After reviewing your cart, select Click here to pay. If you pre-swiped a credit card, you can pay with that card. Otherwise, you may enter a new credit card. A large paid stamp will appear on your receipt once the payment has gone through. Show this stamp in order to pick up your items. Once your payment has been processed, a receipt will automatically be sent to the email that you have on file. If you do not have one saved, you can add one by selecting Send Receipt Link to my email. If you would like to download your receipt, then simply select Download My Receipt. If any changes need to be made to your receipt, please notify a team member at checkout before processing your payment so that they can make the necessary corrections. Now, you are ready to bid.
Friends, thank you so much for tuning into our broadcast of the 8th Annual Breaking Par for Junior Achievement. Tonight's virtual gala event will feature many of the same opportunities as our typical event, with a live auction, silent auction, and special appeal, while allowing you to shelter in place with family and friends. Please remember to be generous with your donations and bids as we need Junior Achievement now more than ever. our broadcast of the 8th Annual Breaking Par for Junior Achievement. Tonight's virtual gala event will feature many of the same opportunities as our typical event, with a live auction, silent auction, and special appeal, while allowing you to shelter in place with family and friends. Please remember to be generous with your donations and bids, as we need junior achievement now more than ever. Friends, thank you so much for tuning into our broadcast of the 8th Annual Breaking Par for Junior Achievement. Tonight's virtual gala event will feature many of the same opportunities as our typical event, with a live auction, silent auction, and special appeal, while allowing you to shelter in place with family and friends. Please remember to be generous with your donations and bid as well as you can for Junior Achievement, as they need it now more than ever.
with GiveSmart. In order to get started, you will need to register with GiveSmart. You'll be asked to provide your name, cell phone, and you may have the option to pre-swipe a credit card in order to expedite checkout. Once you have registered, you will receive a welcome text message which includes your personal bidding link. Be sure not to share this link with anyone else, as it is directly tied to your account. Once you've registered, you will receive a text message with a blue link. Select the blue link to be directed to the items page of the auction site. You can view items by category or search for items directly. Select any item of interest to view the item's full description, as well as the current bid and/or price. The system will auto-populate a bid amount based on the designated increment for all auction items. Select Bid to place bid at this amount or enter an alternate amount that is larger than the auto-populated bid amount, and then select Bid. If your bid is accepted, a box will appear congratulating you as the leading bidder. If your bid is not accepted, a box will appear stating the minimum amount required in order to place the leading bid. You also have the option to place an auto bid. An auto bid enables the system to automatically bid up to a designated amount for you. The system will bid incrementally up to this amount as long as someone bids against you. If no one bids against your auto bid, the current price will remain. To place an auto bid, select the Auto Bid tab and enter the max amount you wish to bid, and then select Bid. If you are outbid at any time during the auction, you will receive a text message notification. A banner will also appear across each item that you bid on to indicate whether you are winning or losing the item. If you wish to make a donation, simply select the Donate tab at the top of your screen. Enter the amount you wish to give and select Donate. Once the silent auction has ended, you will receive a text message with payment instructions shortly after. Click the personal bidding link in this message, which will direct you to your pay page. You can also click on the Pay tab that is located at the top of your screen to access this payment page. After reviewing your cart, select Click here to pay. If you pre-swiped a credit card, you can pay with that card. Otherwise, you may enter a new credit card. A large paid stamp will appear on your receipt once the payment has gone through. Show this stamp in order to pick up your items. Once your payment has been processed, a receipt will automatically be sent to the email that you have on file. If you do not have one saved, you can add one by selecting Send Receipt Link to my email. If you would like to download your receipt, then simply select Download My Receipt. If any changes need to be made to your receipt, please notify a team member at checkout before processing your payment so that they can make the necessary corrections. Now, you are ready to bid.
Friends, we're just 10 minutes away from starting this evening's broadcast of the 8th Annual Junior Achievement Breaking Par. Tonight's virtual gala event will feature many of the same opportunities as our typical event, with a live auction, silent auction, and special appeal, while allowing you to shelter in place with family and friends. Please remember to be generous with your donations and bids, as we need junior achievement now more than ever. Friends, we're just 5 minutes away from starting this evening's broadcast of the 8th Annual Breaking Par for Junior Achievement. Don't forget, if you haven't already signed up for bidding, please do so now. If you have any questions, please be sure to follow those up in the chat or the phone number on your screen. We look forward to seeing you here in just a few moments.
Bid with GiveSmart. In order to get started, you will need to register with GiveSmart. You'll be asked to provide your name, cell phone, and you may have the option to pre-swipe a credit card in order to expedite checkout. Once you have registered, you will receive a welcome text message which includes your personal bidding link. Be sure not to share this link with anyone else, as it is directly tied to your account. Once you've registered, you will receive a text message with a blue link. Select the blue link to be directed to the items page of the auction site. You can view items by category or search for items directly. Select any item of interest to view the item's full description, as well as the current bid and/or price. The system will auto-populate a bid amount based on the designated increment for all auction items. Select Bid to place bid at this amount or enter an alternate amount that is larger than the auto-populated bid amount, and then select Bid. If your bid is accepted, a box will appear congratulating you as the leading bidder. If your bid is not accepted, a box will appear stating the minimum amount required in order to place the leading bid. You also have the option to place an auto bid. An auto bid enables the system to automatically bid up to a designated amount for you. The system will bid incrementally up to this amount as long as someone bids against you. If no one bids against your auto bid, the current price will remain. To place an auto bid, select the Auto Bid tab and enter the max amount you wish to bid, and then select Bid. If you are outbid at any time during the auction, you will receive a text message notification. A banner will also appear across each item that you bid on to indicate whether you are winning or losing the item. If you wish to make a donation, simply select the Donate tab at the top of your screen. Enter the amount you wish to give and select Donate. Once the silent auction has ended, you will receive a text message with payment instructions shortly after. Click the personal bidding link in this message, which will direct you to your pay page. You can also click on the Pay tab that is located at the top of your screen to access this payment page. After reviewing your cart, select Click here to pay. If you pre-swiped a credit card, you can pay with that card. Otherwise, you may enter a new credit card. A large paid stamp will appear on your receipt once the payment has gone through. Show this stamp in order to pick up your items. Once your payment has been processed, a receipt will automatically be sent to the email that you have on file. If you do not have one saved, you can add one by selecting Send Receipt link to my email. If you would like to download your receipt, then simply select Download My Receipt. If any changes need to be made to your receipt, please notify a team member at checkout before processing your payment so that they can make the necessary corrections. Now, you are ready to bid.
Junior Achievement is one of the most powerful places you can get return on your investment, because every dollar or every hour of your intelligent time that you put into it is returned by dozens of kids who learn from you. What better use is there?
Friends and philanthropists of the Junior Achievement of Southwest Florida, this is the moment we have all been waiting for. Please welcome the MC for our first virtual gala, sheltered in place in her home art studio. Please welcome from NBC2, news anchor Rachel Pierce.
Really 7 o'clock already? Okay, you know what that means. 7 o'clock. That means it is the Junior Achievement Virtual Gala. Welcome, everyone. Are you like me and it's hard to even know what time it is, what day it is, what month it is, what week? Oh, yeah, that's where we're at right now. But we are so glad that you have joined us. You know, there's so many different ways to spend your time, whether it's Netflix, whether it's painting, whether it's homeschooling your kids. Yeah, I have 4. But we are so glad that you're spending some of your time here with us tonight for this virtual gala. You know, right now supporting junior achievement is so crucial in these uncertain times with COVID-19. Well, what is a fundraising gala without our fundraising auctioneer, the man, the one and only, you know who I'm talking about, Scott Robertson. Yes.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much. And I've got to share, my goodness, your artistry is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So my artistry is this, right? It's having a great cause like Junior Achievement. We have great supporters, great auction items, great board members, and they're so important. And along with JA's great staff, it means sustainability for junior achievement. And that's why we're here tonight, to help JA continue their great work and educate the students. Here we are in Southwest Florida. So it's fantastic. And Rachel, I know we were talking earlier and you said that you might be persuaded to donate one of your pieces behind you for the silent auction.
Anything for junior achievement. They do such amazing work for 13,000 kids in our area. So yes, I'm going to donate this piece. It is in the silent auction roster right now. It's number 711 if you want to bid on it, and that can be hanging in your home.
You are just way too humble, Rachel. I mean, we're not talking about a Rachel Pierce print. We're talking about a Rachel Pierce original. And you know, the beauty of original artwork, the more you pay for it, the more it's worth. Think about that.
That is such a true statement. Well, you know, there's so many wonderful auction items in the silent auction, and we have awesome live auction items that we're going to be getting to in a few minutes too. But there's a lot of different ways that people can bid, right?
Absolutely.
We've got GiveSmart. We have via chat, and if all else fails, we're going to have a number right across the bottom of the screen that people can call anytime.
Yeah, and you can also text a bid, which we've got that information there. So the main thing is we want you to give. We want you to be a part of this. We want to help JA spread the mission right here in Southwest Florida, and let you know that at 8:30, the silent auction is going to close. So don't wait and be a sniper bidder. Get your bids in right away. So really, we have 3 elements. We have 3 elements tonight. One, we have the special appeal. That's when you have the opportunity to give out of the goodness of your heart to really help perpetuate the mission. The other thing, then we're going to go into a live auction, and we've got incredible packages that you're going to love. And then we go into the silent auction and finish out with that. So there's 3 different parts where you can donate and make a huge difference to junior achievement right here in Southwest Florida.
You know, Scott, normally there's a 4th element to this event every year. Usually there's the golf tournament. We are still having the golf tournament. It's just postponed, much like a lot of things right now. And it is postponed to November 6th. And there's still opportunities for folks to get involved in that. So it's always a lot of fun out at Grandeza, which you know is just a fantastic course up there.
Oh, it truly is. And you know, the golf tournament's always been a huge part of this breaking par for junior achievement. So don't worry, we're still going to have the golf tournament. It's just going to be a little bit later.
Yes, absolutely. We have some fun trivia questions for folks. You know, people might maybe watching right now are like, what's junior achievement all about? Well, we've come up with a way to maybe educate our viewers right now on some fun trivia facts.
Love that. Love that. So here's our first trivia question, Rachel. When was junior achievement founded? And if you're playing along at home, and we really want you to, just type in your answer, just A, B, or C, into the chat. So was it 1919, 1974, or C, 1952? Go ahead and just click one letter. Let's see what the polls read. Here they come. You're right. It was 1919. The answer is A, and it's because the business community realized that schools' education needed to be enhanced or centered around business and how businesses work and entrepreneurship, and it's been going strong ever since. So if you think about it, that's 101 years. JA has been going strong. Rachel,
great question. Question number 2. Junior achievement, they have 3 pillars. So what are the pillars? Here are your options here, and you can see them there on your screen. Work readiness, financial literacy, career readiness is A. B, financial literacy, work readiness, entrepreneurship, or C, entrepreneurship, empowerment, and hard work. So everybody, mark down your answers. Let's log in those answers.
And you know, all of these, every one of these things is important, but junior achievement puts their focus on B, financial literacy, work readiness, and entrepreneurship. Because when you think about Lee County, Collier County, Charlotte County, Southwest Florida, there are way more small businesses than we have about big businesses. We don't really have much industry per se, but we have a lot of mom and pops that employ, 10 people or less. So entrepreneurship is the lifeblood of Southwest Florida. So JA is leading the way in this. And our third question is, so what is the purpose of junior achievement? Is it empowering young people to own their economic success, to inspire and prepare young people to succeed in a global economy, or to teach financial literacy? Put your answers in. Is it A, B, or C? I see the answers are coming in. And the correct answer is B, to inspire young people to succeed in a global economy. We're not just local anymore, although local is important. It's about being able to see the big picture. And with COVID-19, my goodness, it is a global pandemic, and we're in a global business economy. So once again, JA leads the way. And as we say, JA now more than ever.
Absolutely. You know, Scott, you were talking about COVID-19, and, it's just the top of all of our minds. And I just want to take a quick opportunity to thank all of those who are on the front lines, are putting their lives at risk to protect and serve all of us. I'm talking about the nurses, the doctors, the grocery store workers, the sanitation workers. There's so many out there that have to show up every day for their jobs. We joke about staying home and watching Netflix or painting or whatever. There's people that are working some really crazy hours for all of us. So thank you to all of them.
Oh, and it's so stressful. And let's not forget the unsung heroes that we don't hear anything about. Teachers. Teachers had to abruptly pivot, like many businesses had to abruptly pivot and suddenly teach online. And
Right.
the schools locally had already started, but man, those teachers were working day and night trying to prepare for virtual lesson plans, virtual teachings, how to make it, and they all became experts kind of overnight. Folks, that's the kind of teachers we have. They're able to pivot. They've made a difference, and they're making a difference for your children and our children, which is our community. So here's to the teachers. So Rachel, let's get this party started. And we want to encourage everyone to grab a glass, their favorite beverage, their philanthropy juice, or as you like to call it,
Mommy juice, creative juice, whatever, to each their own.
Exactly, exactly. So let's all grab our glasses. Let's raise a toast to Junior Achievement of Southwest Florida. Here we go.
You know, Scott, fun fact about Scott Robertson here. Scott has quite a bit of experience with Junior Achievement because, Scott, you used to teach high school.
I did. I taught at locally right here at Cape Coral High School. I taught for 16 years. And then when I got into the business community, I was recruited by JA to go out and teach their high school classes on financial literacy and everything else that was going on. And I got to tell you, it was so rewarding. There was a teacher in the classroom. They made it so easy. All I had to do was present the material. And I'll tell you, Rachel, I taught for 16 years, 180 days a year. But the only time I ever received a standing ovation was after teaching a JA class. So that was fantastic. And then I also was recruited to be at the CEO Academy. I was the motivational speaker that launched the CEO Academy for many years. And the CEO Academy is absolutely fabulous in what they're able to do during that 1 week time. They're just really terrific. So Rachel, I know you and your family have some excitement that is centered around Junior Achievement. Please tell us about that.
Yeah, I have two little Junior Achievements right under my roof right now. I'll bring them in.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, and they just so happen to be dressed up for homeschool today. On this Friday night. Yeah, we make them do homeschool on Friday night. All right, so this is Lydia and Piper, and they both have experience with Junior Achievement. Piper being in second grade right now, has it right now. And then Lydia's had it in the past, and we've been doing stuff at home as well. But why don't you two share with everybody at home what you've learned with Junior Achievement? Go ahead, Lydia.
Well, I learned about a lemonade stand and profit margins between supplies, price, and capitalizing my social network to increase my exposure on the market. And about synergizing relationships with my sister to grow our stress ball industry.
Okay, so in a nutshell, did you understand that language? Okay. But in a nutshell, they learned, Piper especially this year, learned about, the lemonade stands and the cost of materials and how to market and competition out there. And they decided to take it one step further, and they've made all these stress balls that they were selling to their classmates. But we're going to have to come up with the new business. We got to pivot. We got to come up with a new business strategy. And they did not get in on that government loan program. So just on your own. Wow. Thank you, ladies. Take your stress ball.
That is absolutely fabulous. Folks, when you have the mindset of being an entrepreneur like your little girls do, they're going to have that for forever. They're never going to even remember when they learned it. They'll just think that they always knew it, because entrepreneurship is really more about a mindset than anything else. And all those things that go into a lemonade stand go into major manufacturing as well. And boy, when you learn early, you learn for a lifetime.
Yeah, totally true. And, I just was talking a little bit about, they've been doing all kinds of these printable things because Junior Achievement pivoted. They came up with new ways to help, since they're not having teachers like you in their classrooms. They made all these awesome resources that they're constantly updating on their website. And I just print them out each week, and they're age appropriate. You just click on the grade and you can print them out. And they're learning about different payment methods for Lydia's age. They're learning about traits for an entrepreneur, different careers, and you fill out a questionnaire to figure out what kind of career that you'd be good at and the traits that you need for that. So a lot of really great resources.
And a lot of folks understand the business environment that they were currently in. But now we all find ourselves in a position of having to pivot. And Junior Achievement, with their best practices, are helping those people to do just that. Now we've got some grown-ups that are going to share their information about their experience with JA.
As the board chair of Junior Achievement of Southwest Florida, as a laureate, and of course, as a volunteer in the classroom, I understand what the results of Junior Achievement is for the kids and the students in our marketplace.
The schools will admittedly say that we're doing science and math and social studies and foreign language, and that's their curriculum. They're not teaching financial literacy, and they're not teaching work readiness.
They are teaching my students everything from budgeting to savings accounts to what jobs are out there and careers and different ones I've never heard of before.
With the budget you had to pick like food, clothing, what activities you do, and you have to figure out which one that was your biggest priority to you. Like, yeah, it's good to have fun, but your food and shelter and all the other stuff is a necessity and you need it.
The impact that we want to have is that those kids feel financially ready to take on the world, and they have the skills to get the career that they want and to have an impact on Southwest Florida.
When you have a young person in high school that's seeing the importance of this and maybe realizing that their parents never got this great opportunity to learn, that's priceless.
We have big plans for Junior Achievement. We're focused right now on not just the 13,000 students that we're doing, but we're focused that we're going to impact in the next 5 years every student in Southwest Florida.
I'm very excited about JA Inspire. That's a program and an experience that we're going to bring to students here in Lee, Collier, and Charlotte. Every 8th grader will be provided the opportunity to have work and career readiness program in the classroom, and then have the awesome experience of coming to mingle and meet different businesses in the community and decide what they might like to do for school and or going right to work or in a career here in our community.
People ask, why JA? Why not hunger or homelessness or whatever? And I go, because JA can help kids find a way to not be hungry or homeless.
The Club at Grandeza has been a host of Breaking Par for the last 8 years. Now more than ever it's very important to have everyone participating in this and making it the best event ever.
The Breaking Par event and right here at Grandeza is a big, important part of our whole plans.
Our efforts is to give the best possible education, because that's going to prepare our kids and inspire their tomorrows, and we need to do that. We need to invest more dollars in the education for our children, for our community, and for society.
It's huge. I mean, I think it's a big perk to have in the classroom and in the schools and in their lives.
We had a student after the program, they came up and asked the volunteer if they could teach the same program to their parents.
We're very fortunate to have somebody like the Club at Grandeza and to have ECCL and everybody working together as a team, and so we can really make this happen. It's great stuff.
Wow, what an impressive video. Thanks to Bill Rogers Production for putting together and showing you the passion that our community leaders have for the importance of junior achievement. Tonight, we're going to do our fund and need, if you will, where we're going to start at a high number and work our way down. And all we can ask is that you give at a level that is meaningful to you. And realize that all your donations are going to go directly into programming with junior achievement. So our first level tonight, and you can give at any level that you wish, our first level tonight is at $5,000. And realize an example of what $5,000 can do is it can provide the resources for 120 students for a complete junior achievement course. So if you would, please hit that button right there that says donate at the $5,000 level, and know we're counting on you. So who would like to join us tonight at the $5,000 level? Well, I'm so excited. Go ahead and push those buttons. But I'm so excited that our friend Jerry F. Nichols, who was one of the Junior Achievements of Southwest Florida's founding members and a Junior Achievement Laureate, started us off with a $5,000 donation. Thank you, Jerry. Who will join Jerry right now at the $5,000 level? At $5,000. And remember, on your smartphone, you're going to need to hit that refresh button. But who will join us tonight at $5,000? At $5,000, I know it's a lot of money, but just think about it. You're going to impact 125 students by providing all the resources they need for a complete JA course. Who will join us at $5,000? At $5,000, and by the way, if you want to donate more at any time, you just push it right in there. At $5,000, anyone else? Scott Fisher, are you in at $5,000? Am I seeing that? Ladies and gentlemen, anyone else at $5,000? At $5,000? Well, let's move on to our next level. An example of what a $2,500 donation will provide is 60 students with all the resources they need for a complete Junior Achievement course. $2,500, that's a bargain, and ladies and gentlemen, and a significant donation. So who will be the first to join us at the $2,500 level? And ladies and gentlemen, please realize that we have a little bit of a delay, so if I don't read your name off as soon as you put it in, it's only because of the delay, because we appreciate everyone's donation. $2,500, if you'll join us at the $2,500 level, realize that will provide the course materials that we need for 60 students. You're impacting 60 lives. A volunteer is going to be in that classroom making it happen, but we have to have the materials that we need in order to teach the course. And $2,500, 60 students, wow, what a wonderful opportunity that'll be. Who will join us tonight at $2,500? At $2,500, and remember to refresh your screen. At $2,500, anyone else at $2,500? Well, don't delay, go ahead and click in now. At $2,500, at $2,500. All right, well, let's move on to our next level, which I think will be very appropriate to everyone, $1,000. Your $1,000 donation will provide an entire classroom of 25 students with all the resources that they need. JA does such great work, and $1,000 would make a significant difference in the lives of these students and their future careers. Remember, JA is all about inspiring tomorrows. Who will join us at the $1,000 level? Well, I'm so excited. At the $1,000 level, Greg and Jan Winter are donating $1,000. Thank you so much. And all you have to do to donate, and you can donate either by typing in the chat, you can donate by pushing on your buttons of your smartphone with the Give Smart. So we do not want to... David, David, you came in at $2,500, our friends from Title Professionals. Thank you so much, and you have a great building too. Kurt Todd is in for $1,000. Thank you, Kurt. Jim Shields, the man who is the mastermind behind Breaking Par, steps up at $1,000. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who else will join us at the $1,000 level? At the $1,000 level, at the $1,000 level, come on, join in there. Many hands make light work. Many hands make light work, right? Greg and Jan Winter are in. Who else will join? Gary Tasman. Gary Tasman is in at $1,000. Thank you, Gary Tasman at Cushman and Wakefield. Thank you. Oh, Christina Schwinn is in for $1,000. Thank you, Christina. We so appreciate it. So appreciate it. I got him. Well, And Amy Knuckelbacher, excuse me. Amy's in for $1,000. You do so much for JA, Amy. We so appreciate it. And Theodore Etzel is in for $1,000. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Fisher is in for $1,000. Matching Gary Tasman. They're both on the executive committee and have done so much work. You know, if you're a friend of Gary or Scott, Gary Tasman or Scott Fisher, you should donate $1,000 just as a challenge to keep them going. Board members rock. They absolutely do. Who else would join us at the $1,000 level? At $1,000, and remember, we do have a little. Victor Mayron, Victor and Catherine Mayron are in for $1,000. Thank you, Victor. My goodness, the original entrepreneur. Thank you so much to Victor and Catherine. Thank you, thank you. Matt Price, I think you're 100% right. You need to trump Gary Tasman and donate $1,001. Thank you, Matt Price. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who else will join us at the $1,000 level? We don't want to miss anyone. We don't want to miss anyone. And folks, giving feels good, and it's going to help JA. Who else will give at $1,000? At $1,000, well, you just keep on giving, and we'll call you out. But we're going to move on to our next level. So who will join us tonight at the $500 level? Realizing an example would be 20 students with insightful, career-specific job shadowing. I've done job shadowing even in my adult life, and I will tell you, it is so impactful because you understand what really happens. And your $500 will make that happen. Who will be the first to join us at $500? And you know, at the $500 level, that'll provide up to 20 students with incredible job shadowing experiences. I've got so much value out of job shadowing, and folks, your $500 can make that happen. So who will join us at $500? And remember, you can join in on your smartphone. You can also join in the chat so that we know. And Lynn Harris is in at $500. Thank you. Mark Nowalski is in at $500. Thank you so much. Brandon Box is in at $500. Thank you. Who else will join us at the $500? Tom Fitzer is in for $501. Thank you so much, Tom. We really appreciate it. Who else will join? Jim Shields is in at $500. Thank you, Jim. Who else will join us at the $500 level? At the $500 level, put them in right now at $500. You can add it in the chat, and you can add it on your smartphone. We might even see the $500 on the chat faster. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, $500. It's so easy to spend $500. This is a great way to invest it. And Scott Fisher reminds us that job shadowing, he did it at his Harley stores for years. It's unbelievable. The staff are so involved because, folks, we all think we know what work feels like and we know what work looks like. But until you've been there, boots on the ground, you really don't understand. So come on, $500 will make such a big difference. Lori Reichert's in at $50. Thank you. Lynn Harris is in at $500. Thank you so much. Who else would join us at $500? I know there are people out there watching. Folks, this is an investment not only in the students' futures, it's an investment in your future because we want to be surrounded here in Southwest Florida by good entrepreneurs who are going to go out and do things and who are going to support places like Junior Achievement later. So go ahead, donate the $500 and make all the difference. All the difference. We need it. If you would, donate $500. All right, well, let's go ahead and let's go to our next level, but don't let this slow you down. You can give $500 at any time. Every dollar counts, and your $250 donation will provide up to 10 students with insightful, career-specific job shadowing. Go ahead, make that donation at $250 and know you're impacting the future. Who will be the first to join us at $250. All right, here we go. Justin Land is in for $250. Thank you, Justin. Who else will join us at $250? Folks, many hands make light work, and if you'll make that $250 pledge right now, it would make such a difference. I know we've got lots of laureates out there watching right now. Feel free to give at any level. Right now we're asking for $250, but if you want it to be more, we'll take it. We are not playing hard to get. Jason Brewer is in for $269, an interesting amount, and we so appreciate it. Payson Gaddis is in for $250. Thank you, Payson, of Florida Weekly. Thank you so much. Who else will be in? Justin Land is in at an additional $1,000. Thank you, Justin. That is so nice. That is so nice. Who else? Peter I'm sorry, Peter, I'm destroying your name. Mastigello is in at $200. Maybe I should have had speech classes instead of so much. Gary Tripp is in. Thank you, Gary Tripp. Longtime supporter of Southwest Florida. A true business leader is in for $500. Thank you so much. Thank you. Who else will be in at $250 or $500? Whatever the amount is, you just put it in there and we'll take care of it. Thank you so much. You know, if we've got over 130 families watching right now. If everyone gives a little, it'll add up really, really quick. Who else would join us at the $250? Mark Fisher is in at $250. Thank you, Mark. Who else will be in at $250? At $250? At $250? Anyone else? Well, listen, you can just keep right on going, but we're going to advance to our next level right now. Thank you all so much for all your donations you've done previously, and now we're at the $100 level, which will provide a classroom with JA curriculum, programs, and supplies that'll make such a difference as our volunteers are out teaching the program. And hey, $100 too much? Not a worry. So let's say you're a parent out there that has benefited from Junior Achievement and you want to donate $50 or $25, we'll take it, and we so appreciate it. You know, many hands make light work. So, and you can donate at any amount. You want to donate $75,000? You put that in there. We'll take it. And let's see who's giving right now at our $100 level. All right, at $100, my goodness, and you know what? I think we can all donate $100, even if you've given before. If we all join in from all over, $100 would make such an impact when it's all compiled together. We want to thank Dan and Judy Holder of Grandeza for their donation of $100. Who else will join us at $100? At $100, now's your opportunity. At $100, here we go. Folks, we can just keep going. We can just, Nolan Rowland is in for $100. Michael Roach is in for $100. Thank you so much. Michael Stevens is in at $250. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who else will be in? Stan, I can't see your name. Stan Sokol is in at $250. Thank you. Who else would join us at $100? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this broadcast, I know you're a fan of Junior Achievement of Southwest Florida. Now, so doggone it, hit that button for $100 and let's make it happen like Kimberly Haskins just did. Thank you so much. Lynn Harris is in for $500. Gary Griffin, hello Gary. You're always a great supporter and I know you understand business backwards and forwards and we so appreciate all you do. Is in for $500. Thank you so much. Join us at any amount, John Quinn is in for $125. Come on, here we go. Push those buttons now. Don Montecalvo, hello Don, is in for $100. Thank you so much. All right, who else will be in with us? We don't want to miss anyone. We sure don't want to miss anyone. Kathy Conley is in for $50. Christine Burr is in for $50. Thank you so much. John Quinn is in for $125. Thank you. Thank you. Who else will join us at the $100? Oh, Lori Reichert is in for $100. Michael Roach is in for $100. Nolan Rollins is in for $100. We keep it going. Who else will join us at the $100? Jim Shields is in for $100. My goodness, Jim, you are the best. You are the best. Ladies and gentlemen, Faye Bloom is in for $100. Is in for $100. Here we go. I'm in for $100, Victor Mayron. Of course I am. Call me out, will you? That was pretty funny. Who else will say $100? Who else will say 100? You can put it in the chat and also put it in on your smartphones. It makes all the difference in the world. Last call for donations, but I'm saying last call. You can really donate for the rest of the evening until 8:30. Folks, we are currently at $20,000, $20,906. Can we get it up to $25,000? Can we get in there already? Maxwell and Hendry. Gerald Hendry's in for $100. Thank you, Gerald. We so appreciate it. Mary Fisher is in for $100. Thank you, Mary Fisher. Folks, all we need is money. We've got the recipe. We've got the students. We have the plan in place. All we need is the money. Here we go. Tony Lee is in for $100. Thank you so much. Who else would join us at $100 or any amount? We'll take any amount right now. If it's $25, we'll take it. If it's $25,000, we'll really take it. Here we go. Kurt Todd is in for another $100. Thank you, Kurt, for all your leadership and for all your donations here tonight. Let's keep it going, folks. Come on, we can get there. We can get there. Let's go. We can make it to $25,000. I just know we can. Reach down, feel it, and make that donation. Who else will donate? Here we go. All right, we're going to wrap up this portion of the program because I know you want to get to the live auction items. We're at $21,300 right now. Heather Adams is in for $100. Thank you, Heather. Who else will join us at the $100 or more level? We have an anonymous donor of $5,000. Is that? We really do have an anonymous donor of $5,000. That's applause time. Yay! Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Folks, don't stop now. Don't stop now. Keep bidding, keep donating, and let's continue on. Ladies and gentlemen, that was absolutely fantastic. The donations continue to stream in. Thank you so much. Just keep them going in. We're accepting donations up till 8:30 tonight. But if you want to donate after the fact, you can just mail a check and that'll be fine. But I have some exciting news. And with the donations still streaming in, at this point, I want you to know how much we've just raised. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. $25,331. Ladies and gentlemen, that's fantastic.
Wow, that was exciting. Oh my gosh, thank you everyone for your generosity. We have another exciting portion of this virtual gala, and that is our live auction. And boy, do we have some fantastic items, Scott.
We really do. And you know, and it's so easy to bid. So here's the way it will work. You've got your smartphone device in your hand. You're watching the broadcast right now, and all you have to do is you bid on GiftSmart. And if you're frustrated with that, you can text to bid, or you can even bid in the chat. The main thing is to bid and realize there's going to be a little delay, latency, right? So don't be a sniper bidder and wait for the last second. Bid right away if you want to get the item, because you may just be disappointed if your bid comes in too late. Now, we're going to give you a warning on how much time is left, but bid right away. So the way it's going to work is this. We're going to have 3 different bundles of items. For instance, in the first bundle, there are 3 items. You can bid on any one of those 3 items, any one of those 3, and then we're going to close all 3 down at the same time, giving it a live auction feel. And our first 3 items, we've got a Key West condo we call Pelican Perch. We've got Grandeza, such wonderful people in Grandeza, and the club is donating a membership that you not only can use this year, you can use it next year, and then on your bucket list, Iceland. So Rachel, tell us about the Pelican Perch condo in Key West.
This is an amazing stay. You get to stay 6 nights, and it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. You can fit up to 6 people, 6 guests can go. You also get a rental of a Jaguar, so you're gonna stay in style, ride in style, and oh my goodness, wouldn't any of us just give to be at the beach right now?
Absolutely. And then the club at Grandeza. I mean, that comes with so much.
It does. Oh my goodness, this Grandeza one is quite the auction item. Like you said, you can use it this year or next year. They have that beautiful 18-hole championship golf course. They have the clay tennis courts. They have the state-of-the-art fitness facility, and then you also get to do all of their social and dining membership is included in privileges with that as well. So this is quite the deal. And if you haven't golfed at Grandeza, it's phenomenal.
It truly is. And you know, I think what makes Grandeza, not only is it a beautiful facility, it's the people that are in Grandeza that make it so nice. And they've always been so generous with junior achievement. So what's not to love about that package? But then, bucket list coming up. What about Iceland? You know, if we've learned anything, we've learned about bucket lists and how quickly those can go away.
Yeah, don't take life for granted. Seize the opportunity, and Iceland is calling out your name. Scott, have you seen the Northern Lights?
I got to see the Northern Lights for the first time last year. I was in Alaska on a multi-day river trip, and I got to see the Northern Lights, and it was fabulous, fabulous. I even set the alarm because I knew they were going to be good at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm so glad I did.
Well, you're going to get to go. Whoever wins this, you're going to get guaranteed a sightseeing tour. We're going to go and see those Northern Lights. You get to do the hot springs thing as well. I mean, Iceland's very unique, and everything that you think about with Iceland, you're going to get to do on this trip. It's out of this world.
And I think Iceland also, I mean, I saw the Northern Lights, yes, but in Iceland, it's where they're on steroids, if you will.
Yes.
And just one thing I've noticed, Rachel, there's something different about you. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. But if you're watching at home and you realize that what Rachel is doing differently right now or looking different, go ahead and just type it into the chat. We'll be glad you did. And I want to let you know those first 3 items are coming up for bid, and we've got 1 minute. 1 minute remaining on those items. Get your bids in right now. Be sure to refresh the screen on your mobile bidding device and get your bids in now. Oh my goodness, here we go. Folks, who doesn't want to go? Of course, Key West is always great, and it's suddenly at $3,250. The Grandeza package, what a deal that is. Folks, if you're a resident of Grandeza, you can buy that regularly. First, it's a value of $6,300, but if you're a non-resident, it's worth $9,900. And right now, the price is only $2,250. I would jump on that right away. And then, of course, there's Iceland. $4,500 for the absolute trip of a lifetime. Iceland's on everybody's bucket list. And folks, there's a lot of time available for you to take this trip. You've got 2 years in which you can take it. It's wonderful, it's great, but you need to bid right now because we're going to be closing the bidding down shortly. We've got about 15 seconds to bid. Don't be a sniper bidder. Don't wait. Remember, there's a delay, and you don't want to be delayed. Do not delay. Put your bids in right now. Here we go at 3, 2, 1. All right, we're closing our first group. Now let's hear from some of our laureates.
I am a 100% supporter of Junior Achievement.
Because I'm passionate about entrepreneurs and the future.
It's the program that I have supported all of my life once I've gotten out of college because of the benefit of what it's given me.
And so Junior Achievement can make such a huge difference in the lives of children with regard to financial literacy and entrepreneurship.
Well, business people should get involved in Junior Achievement because the JA represents our future.
Junior Achievement has the ability to impart really practical and applicable principles to students all across the country.
So Rachel, tell us about our second bundle of items.
Well, let's start out with this private island in the Caribbean. We're talking about Montserrat. It is stunning. We're talking volcano tours and just the ultimate weekend in the Caribbean. You can read on your screen right now everything that's included because there's so much. And it's just a beautiful piece of paradise that you can stay at for days.
Oh, so bid right now because I'm sure we all want to be there.
Yeah, I think so too, especially right now. Is there any place that you'd rather be right now than the Caribbean right now? Resting your toes in the sand? Maybe there is a place that you'd rather be. Wine country. This, you get to pick your tour, whether you want to go to Napa Valley or maybe you want to break from Napa Valley. You want to try Portland. They have some phenomenal wines and wine origins from there.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, the Willamette Valley is part of this tour, and they are so known for their exquisite Pinot Noirs. That's where I'd like to go right now. And I've been to Napa. I'd love to go to Portland. But then there's the bucket list of all bucket lists. Item number 6, the Super Bowl. Tell us about it.
Do you think people want to go to the Super Bowl? I don't know. I think yes. I think people definitely want to go to the Super Bowl. And this is quite the package because you get a choice. You get a choice here. We're all about choices. You can have your choice of 2 tickets to the Tampa Bay, Florida on February 7th, 2021 or February 6th, 2022 in Englewood, California. So you can pick your Super Bowl. Which one do you want to go to? So this is quite the thing. So 2 Super Bowl tickets and 2 pregame hospitality passes.
Oh, absolutely. And these are good seats. These are good seats you're going to want to be in. And listen, if you're nervous about going to Tampa, where airfare is not needed, we can just postpone it to the next one where they have the brand new stadium that's going to be unveiled for the 2022 Super Bowl season. Either way, you can't lose. But the most important thing is bid. And bid right now because we have 1 minute remaining to bid on those live auction items. And I don't know, Rachel, I might have drank a little too much philanthropy juice, but I swear you're wearing a different dress than you were before. Is that true?
I really don't know what you're talking about, Scott.
Here we go. 45 seconds, just 45 seconds. Get your bids in now. Do not wait for the last moment. And don't forget to hit refresh on your phones. And who doesn't want to go to the Super Bowl? And if you're concerned about Super Bowl of 2021, not to worry. You have until November to make your choice, November 1 to make your choice. You can go to Super Bowl 2022. So what's not to love? There are great seats. What a great opportunity. You can make that happen. And then, of course, there's Montserrat. Why wouldn't you want to go? I mean, it's its own island. It's fantastic, and it's currently at $6,000. Super Bowl's currently at $8,000, and our wine trip's at $3,750. Get your bids in right now. Make an adjustment. Go ahead and click into bid because we're going to be closing it shortly. Get your bids in now. And 3, 2, 1, we're closing the bids. Here's some more laureates to tell you more about why they're so passionate about junior achievement.
That's our next generation.
They have an opportunity to see what they would like to do, and if you like what you do it well.
We really need to provide a greater education in financial literacy and job readiness to them.
Developing students, helping students be prepared for the next step in their life.
It's important for us to try to be sure that as part of the curriculum of bringing up young people, that they understand how to become effective and successful entrepreneurs, while at the same time learning the importance of giving back to their community.
Rachel, tell us about Auction Bundle 3.
Gladly. Nothing I'd rather to do on my Friday night. Cheers to everyone out there. I hope everyone's enjoying watching this from the comfort of their home. But let's talk a little bit about boating, Scott. That's our next auction item. It is with the Baywater Boating Club. They're a fantastic group that owns this company, and you're going to get 6 months, all dues paid. This is an $8,000 value. And right now, what's one thing that you can do? You can get out on boats. This is just an absolutely fantastic auction item.
And as someone who's a boater, and owns boats. I will tell you, the ability that someone else takes care of the boat, lets me have a variety of boats that I can choose from, I would love that. I have 3 boats with outboard motors at my house. That tells you how much I'm into boating. And this is the easiest way to get into boating ever. And Baywater Boat Club, they're so generous with JA every year, and we so appreciate them. So get your bids in now.
And the next item that we have is, why don't you go to Costa Rica to a villa there? And it is for 6 nights, 7 days. It's a private villa, and you're directly above the beach. You have Pacific views from every single room. Absolutely stunning. The Costa Rican jungle is just a 5-minute walk away. This is a must-see trip.
And
Must-do.
What a great opportunity. I know we're all sheltered in place and missing our families. What a great family vacation this will be if we can get 10 people, all one family, and we can still socially distance, whatever. Once we get there, we're on our own, and that's why we love this package so, so much. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family. Bid now.
And another thing that maybe for the golf enthusiasts out there, you get a golf trip for 2, and you get to pick the golf course. And we're talking not just any golf course. These are the golf courses. We're talking Torrey Pines in California, Kohler Golf Resort in Wisconsin, or Bandon Dunes in Oregon. You get 2 rounds of golf for 2 golfers. And for the golf enthusiasts out there, we're going to be bidding on this.
Oh.
You know these courses. These are what you can't even get on. I mean, you can't just walk up and try and get, a foursome on the course.
And Torrey Pines, I've been there, I've stayed there, fantastic. And Kohler, oh my goodness, I've stayed there, I've played golf there. Absolutely special. And of course, who doesn't love Oregon? Again, probably on everyone's bucket list. Pick your course and bid now. Bid now.
And last but not least, Scott, if you missed out on the Key West trip, someone sniper bid and got that bid in before you, you have another opportunity. This one is a 6-night stay in Key West, beautiful Key West with those turquoise waters, just absolutely stunning. 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 4 guests. You're also going to get a Land Rover rental for the time that you're there. And what an awesome opportunity.
Oh, and who doesn't love Key West? I mean, it's paradise. It's always been paradise. Here's your opportunity to go to paradise and support JA. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put 1 minute on the clock. 1 minute, get your bids in now. Let's see who's bidding. All right, well, here we go. The Boat Club is at a great price right now. I don't know why you wouldn't want to do this. It's an $8,000 value, currently at $2,250. The beautiful Costa Rica Village, 10 people right now at $6,500. That is a great bid. And you know, when we all get able to travel again, this would be a great family vacation. And then your choice of golf. You decide if you want to go to Oregon, California, Torrey Pines, or in Wisconsin to the Kohler course. Right now it's at $5,500 and going up. Folks, these are way nicer than this. And Key West, what a bargain. And we're going to throw in a week rental for a Land Rover, thanks to Land Rover, currently at $1,500. That is a great value. Keep the biddings coming up right now. Who wants to go to Costa Rica? Who wants the Boat Club? Remember, there's a little bit of a delay, so keep refreshing your smartphone. I mean, we're going to close the bidding down in about 10 seconds. 10 seconds, get your bids in now. The Key West condo's at $1,500. Folks, that's a deal. Don't forget we're throwing in the Land Rover at 5, 4, 3, don't sniper bid, 2, 1. All right, that's going to take care of it. Here we go. Back to the laureates for some more insightful information.
I love capitalism, and Junior Achievement teaches young boys and girls the value of capitalism.
Profit is a wonderful thing. That's what gives momentum to the whole economy. And the business person in particular has, in most cases, enjoyed that. And Junior Achievement is a way in which they can give back and help other children.
Junior Achievement is creating the future business leaders and really the lifeblood of our country.
we are literally investing in the future of America.
Oh, goodness, that was so much fun. Wow, right?
Oh
Wow.
my goodness. And the generosity was outstanding. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone. Because of your generosity, which was phenomenal, JA is going to live to fight another day and to help out the students and the families right here in Southwest Florida. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. You know, they support 13,000 students, including these two. They put in 70,000 hours last year in their classrooms. So thank you to all the volunteers for JA. Thank you for everyone out there for your generosity and just supporting this amazing mission.
Oh, absolutely, folks, because this is so important. It is so important, the work that JA does. And remember, the silent auction will continue until 8:30 this evening. All right, so you still have a few more minutes. It'll continue until 8:30 this evening. And also, if you want to give a little bit more, you can do so right now. Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts. We so appreciate it. Rachel, thank you so much for all that you do for JA.
No, my pleasure. I appreciate what they do for us.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Rachel Pierce and myself, Scott Robertson, we say cheers.
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 And good luck in the silent auction.
Thank you to all the generous supporters of Junior Achievement of Southwest Florida. Let's give a big round of applause to our co-host, NBC2 Rachel Pierce, and fundraising auctioneer Scott Robertson. Once again, thank you for joining us this evening. Enjoy your night.